I hit the buzzer beater. Why'd you watch from the bleachers? I'm no preacher, more like a poor righteous teacher. Food for thought, I feature. We talk rap off beat, all fact, all street. Cut the fat off the meat and get to the point.
Cash got the corner, not here to exploit. We the joys to get to the top, gon' need a hoist. We move joints like androids. Together we can joint to get to the point.
The jewels. To the point. The jewels. To the point.
It's your boy Sheed, one half it to the point, man.
Yeah, you know, kind here, I'm present.
And as promised, man, we back at y'all with another episode. This is season 2, episode 1, right?
Right.
Got a very special guest here, man, A-Stratton, the Leather King, man. And it's very appropriate, man, because we gonna go into some fashion and we gonna rap and we gonna chop it up about that.
Yeah, you know what I mean? One thing for sure and two things for certain, right? If you don't know, you gonna know. You know what I mean? Big time boy, you know what I mean? Got a big time story, right? I want y'all to really pull a chair up and get in tune to some shit, right? That's gonna bring y'all a course that's still traveling, but the end of the road is real significant to understand where this man's going. See it right here, right? You see the Philly Bear? You know what I mean? It's Philly Bears all through the city that's walking through everything. And he gonna express what it really means. I'm just touching on it. My man A-Stratton right here is one of the best leather kings in the business. Now I want you to give my people and your people a little background introduction to where you come from, where you've been, and where you see this outstanding clothing line that I think is one of the unique joints in the game that my man, I'm glad to know this man personally. You know what I mean, it's a whole other story for a whole other beat. We're gonna get into that too. But right now, can you tell people about yourself?
Yeah, so I'm A-Stratton, I'm the Leather King. I make handmade, exclusive, one-of-a-kind leather bags. But I also have a clothing brand. So the clothing brand is based off of the Philly Bully Bear. I created this bear because I liked the bear because he's aggressive, first of all. Right. Second of all, I'm from the city of Philadelphia. So we're going to send the bear through the turmoil of Philadelphia. This bear just represents the culture of Philadelphia.
Right.
That's it. So when you see the bear, you will see the bear have indentations on it. It got Broad Street, it got City Hall, it got the Liberty Bell, it has Love Park. It has a lot of different features on the bear from Philadelphia. So this is not just for Philadelphians. This is for people that's on the outside of Philadelphia as well that want a little bit of our culture. Right. You know what I mean? So they can rock with us and move along with us as we grow. But the bear is just a symbol of Philadelphia, the city of brotherly love.
Gotcha.
All right, so where did and when did you find the time to really zone in? And right before you zoned in, you know, I hear you come from the street and to walk the streets of Philadelphia, it ain't no, what I mean, it's murder around every corner, first of all. Let's get right to the point.
Right.
You know what I mean? And you ain't ducking, you're avoiding it. So anybody got any sense, and you walk the streets of Philadelphia, you don't got no duck suit on, but you're trying to avoid that shit, because even if you come up, you're going down for 20 years. I want you to express to these people out here the caution signs that we run across to get to the end of the road and the journey that it takes to get there.
Well, me myself, I had like all of us who could tell our story, right. But since we on my story at the moment,
right.
You know, I grew up in a grim situation. You know what I mean? Growing up in the streets of South Philadelphia was compounded by growing up in a project buildings, in the project buildings called Martin Luther King Projects.
Wow.
That was so aggressive.
That's 13th Street, right?
13th Street. It was so aggressive and so terrifying in that neighborhood at the moment that the people in the hood changed the name of it and started nicknaming it Saigon.
Right.
So
that's great.
Yeah, the neighborhood was named Saigon. If anybody got any background on the Vietnam War.
Yeah.
You asked about Saigon, so that's what they named our.
Right, that was the city.
Yeah, they named our neighborhood. Yeah, like
right. So imagine how that project was.
Yeah.
Saigon, the city was nothing but murders going on.
nothing but murder, violence.
13th and Fitzroy, 13th and Catherine.
13 all the way down from Washington back down to
Crazy,
South.
I mean,
And from Washington Avenue to South Street through 13th, that's the whole neighborhood was
Yep.
named Saigon.
Saigon.
And then to make that even a little bit more worse, I came up I can even remember as young as 8 years old, walking out my house and seeing the most traumatizing things. I didn't understand what trauma was until I became older, but I didn't know that I was suffering from trauma.
Right.
You know what I mean? I didn't know that I had these symptoms.
Right.
But when you came out the house where I grew up at, you was either going to be a lion or a wolf. You didn't have a choice. You're going to be one or the other.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So you got to pick
Everything
one.
else is sheep.
Yeah, you want to be. I'm sorry, the wolf
And
or
the
the
sheep.
Yeah, the sheep. You're going to be one or the other.
There's some lions out there too.
Yeah, you don't know, but the lions is cool. You either want a sheep or a wolf.
I know what you mean.
Yeah,
Now,
yes, sir.
my twist is a little different. I'm a piggyback. I mean, excuse my language.
Talk to me.
I'm a camel ride off my partner, right? And you grew up rough. You grew up in Saigon. You started sewing at what age?
I started sewing at 9 years old.
All right, so at 9 years old, growing up in a rough neighborhood like Saigon, right? What intrigued you to sew? Was it therapy from the crack? Was it something that just fell in your lap? How did that come about?
It was necessity.
Right.
It was necessity.
Get a little
Because first of all, my mother, she worked for a sewing company like a lot of our mothers did back then.
Right.
They all worked in the plant.
Yep.
Right. So when we was young, we ain't have a lot of clothes. So when you got them corduroys or them jeans that came from your brother or came from the thrift store, in the summertime they had to be converted to shorts.
Yes, sir.
So then you had to cut the bottoms off.
Right.
And then now my thing was, I was trying to be a little player with it.
Right.
I ain't like the strings hanging
Right,
on.
right.
So my
Them
mother
before-
she used to hem them around the bottom so my joints look nice and neat.
Right.
So she used to be all backed up, and she got to the point where it's like, yo, you need to do this yourself.
Oh, okay.
And then I was like, all right. And she showed me how to do it.
Trade,
And
man.
then,
Trade.
and then she showed me how to
in the
use
mix,
it.
so in the
man.
mix of the crack, right? This
Yeah.
is what I'm gonna say. This here,
This,
right?
this is when it was, what was it before crack?
Just cocaine powder.
No, they called it base, free base.
Okay, right.
No,
Free base.
what I'm saying in the mixer, you in the middle of Saigon projects,
Yeah.
right? Peep game, where I'm gonna go at. 9-year-old boy gotta come out here and face all this sad music, right?
Right. The turmoil.
Yes, sir.
But
Grim. Grim.
but in house,
In house is
you
different.
getting
Love it.
cultivated
Yes.
in a way that you learned how to sew, man.
Yes.
Murder.
At
Man,
9 years old, that's to me is something very, very heavy, man.
Yeah, that's because we were still getting molded in the house.
Right.
You got your grandmother, your grandfather that's from down south, or that just was taught right.
Right.
They teaching you, your grandmother, you going to go buy greens and string beans and,
Yes, sir.
and
Beans,
turkey
beans,
wings
beans,
and everything.
turkey
She
necks.
teaching you how to cook.
Yeah.
Right.
How to clean the greens,
Yes,
how to
sir.
cut the peas,
Right.
how to cook, how to clean, how to sew.
Right.
You was taught these regularly. This ain't something that we had to go to school for.
Right.
To home ec. It was taught in the house
Gotcha.
because these are necessities that they needed in the house.
Right.
Ain't nobody was throwing them socks away. You had to sew that hole up.
Right.
Know what I mean? And then it was passed down. So yeah.
Right. So now I'm gonna say this here, right? Through the course of that journey of sewing and going, you in the hood,
Right.
you moving out. I know you ran across some bumps in the road. We know
Oh,
each
yeah.
other. You did some penitentiary time, right?
Yes, sir.
Did that penitentiary time add on to your craft, so to speak? Did that time away give you certain light bulbs? How did A-Stratton become through the course of that?
So first of all, when I started sewing when I was younger, I wasn't out in the street telling people that I could sew.
Got you.
You know, as a kid, growing up in the hood, that was taboo at that time.
Right.
Men wasn't sewing.
Right.
And they wasn't bragging about sewing.
Right.
You know what I mean? So and then you fighting and beefing with your little homies, and they like, oh, you fighting with the dude that sewed?
Right.
No, that wasn't it.
They gonna take some score from you.
Exactly. You
Right.
gonna be a little bit more of a sheep to them.
Right.
Right.
Know what I mean?
Right.
So now, on top of that, at a young age, me growing up in the hood and having to choose between being a wolf and a lion, I'm a wolf and a sheep.
Right.
I had to do what I had to do to maintain my
Integrity.
sanctuary
Right.
and not being bullied.
Period.
So you gonna do one or the other. So at a young age, I caught a sentence just running around doing what was the stigma we was doing, and
Right.
I caught a case, wound up getting a federal sentence.
Right.
I got a 20-year sentence in the feds.
Right.
And during that time, when I got incarcerated, I can remember the day I got incarcerated, because before I got incarcerated, I felt like the world was on my shoulders.
Right.
I was doing so much. I'm going to war with so many different people.
Right.
I felt like I was going to die. I didn't really care about that. That's how mentally I was going.
Right.
But when I got incarcerated, I felt like I made a decision that said, either I'm done with the game from this day on, whether I get a life sentence or if I go home tomorrow, I'm done. So I made that conscious decision
Right.
before I went in.
Check around, right? Because around the same time you first fell, I met your uncle.
Uncle
Right.
Brent.
I met Blake, man.
Yeah.
And
Razak, Abdul Razak.
Rahimahullah.
man. And meeting him was exactly like meeting you back then. That's how much he pumps you and enlightened me about how much he loves you. Right?
It's a
So
blessing.
it made me, because it would
Made
be like,
you know him before you
know
knew him.
I knew you before I met you.
Right.
You know what I'm
It's a
saying?
blessing.
And I seen you somewhere around before I even knew I do Razak. Because I got a whole bunch of family down 13th Street.
Yeah.
And we talked about that before, right? So somewhere in the past, right, I understand what you're saying, but I want to understand this. Just touch on this real fast. The relationship, because I want to give my man his proper respect first.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
You know
That's
what I mean?
big on.
That guy, right before he passed, my little cousin got murdered, right? Real quick sidebar shit real fast, right? My cousin got died, right? At the same time, or day, week before, Blink ran into about certain hundreds of thousands of dollars, right? And he's very, very generous, so much that I'm like, no. He's like, pull over, let me go out and I give him some money, right? Long story short, he met my cousin and paid for his nads on the meeting. I'm transferring that energy to this energy you're doing now.
Yeah.
You just come here and give us free shirts. Y'all see the bear, right? Y'all say,
Yeah.
this is my guy.
You
know what I
gotta
mean?
show each other love.
And what it is Abdul Razak means charity.
Generous. Yeah.
Generous,
Yeah.
charity.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I
A
see
slave,
that
a
in
slave
you.
of the
You know
generous.
what I
The
mean?
most generous.
That's all he was pumping while he was with me.
Yeah, that was
You know what I mean?
that was
That's
the
a little
blessing.
Sidebar to put my man bring his spirit.
Rahimahullah. That was a
Yeah.
really close. I'm not gonna say he a friend. He's family.
Family,
Yeah.
yeah, family,
Yeah.
family. I ain't mean to say it like that.
But that's the funny thing is because those are the era of men who raised us, who raised me.
Right.
Between him and my older cousin, they never wavered from manhood.
Right.
They never came away from manhood.
Gotcha.
The women in our family are the ones who was like the entrepreneurs, opening up restaurants, cooking and doing all that. They still was go-getters, working, bringing clothes, paying the bills, but at the same time, they never not put their energy into raising us as boys into men.
Right.
Gotcha.
No matter what the streets did, they still took their time. Money didn't mean a lot. They'd walk us downtown.
Right.
We walking downtown, we might got $1. Everybody getting a pretzel.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we want to play.
That's
We going in the water sprinklers. We jumping over the gate. All that. You know, they had time. They spent time with us as boys.
Yes, sir.
Know what I mean? And that's why I give my energy back to the youth.
Right? Isn't that priceless?
That's priceless. That's what you gotta pay it forward.
Yes,
Right.
sir.
You gotta pay it back. Now that we done got past the mentality of the streets and how we came up, most of us, we could deal with each other, right?
Right.
On a business proposition.
Right.
And trust each other wholeheartedly.
Right.
And not even met each other for the most part. And know that we still gonna be cool.
Right.
Because we already passed that level
Yeah.
of pettiness and different levels of unsurety.
Distrust.
And, yes.
Yeah.
I could just go. I see one of my brothers. I'm gonna go ahead and put faith in him. Go ahead. Let's do it. We ain't got to do all. I don't know.
Yeah, it's just something, right? It's kind of ironic you speak on that, right? Because a lot of young boys, I ain't gonna say men. When you get to manhood, you're supposed to already know how to deal with that.
Yeah.
What you're saying, I think, is a lot of people have problems with adjusting to different people's behaviors and attitudes.
Yeah, that's the way of looking at it.
And you have to be patient with yourself.
And growth though too.
Right. That comes with the
Yeah,
man.
you right. Yeah,
As
you
a
right.
Kid,
I agree with you.
as like a 14-year-old kid, you might not be able to adjust to that person's
Yeah.
behavior.
He had been through some stuff. I think that life is the journeys that we take.
Right.
When you take a journey, it builds you. It's like Legos coming as you walking through that journey. They stacking onto you. You getting bigger and stronger.
Right.
Know what I mean? So life is the journeys we take. If you don't take that journey, you ain't gonna learn nothing.
Right.
You know what I mean? So we
Listen.
gotta take journeys to get to
Until
a
they
point.
come out, you got your trading done.
Yeah.
You,
No, while I was in there,
Right, you managed
while I was
your trade.
sitting, I made it my point to dig into myself,
Okay.
learn who I was,
Okay.
learn my religion.
Right.
You got to learn our Akita system, which is our belief system. That's what we stand on. Everything's built from Akita. You got to build from our belief system all the way up. And I learned who I was, and then learn how to perfect it Islamically.
Right.
You know what I mean? You ain't gonna have nothing if you don't learn the deen. You don't learn what you need to learn.
Right.
So me learning the deen and then taking the next steps to learning about how to run a business
Right.
and how to make the things that I was making took me to get ready.
Right.
When I get home,
So in essence,
I was ready.
So in essence, A-Stratton was born in the penitentiary.
Incarceration.
All right,
Yeah.
I'm gonna switch the beat up a little bit,
Talk
right?
to me.
I got a number of questions to run through. I want to
Talk
cover
to me.
some
Let's
of
go.
them, right?
Get to it.
Far as fashion, right? I want to pick your brain.
Let's go. This is what we here for.
What would you say is the impact of clothing on our culture, on like hip hop culture, our ghetto communities? What is the impact you think clothing and dress and fashion has on our culture?
I feel like the way that you dress makes you move a certain way.
Okay.
Because you can have on some nice clothes and be in a nice atmosphere and you'll feel good about yourself.
Right.
Whether it's name brand or whether it's just clean and neat,
Gotcha.
you'll feel good about yourself.
Right.
But there's different levels of clothing.
Right.
You know what I mean? So if you're just talking about fashion, you're not in the hood.
Like how
Urban
impactful,
fashion.
how impactful you think it is, far as building up, or what part or factor of it is our culture? Is it a big factor?
Yeah,
Is it
it's
small?
that's probably a good 30% of us growing up in the hood.
Okay.
At least a good 30% because we put fashion. I feel like we are fashion.
Right.
I feel like the hood is fashion. Like everything else is just piggybacking off us. You go to these when you go to a fashion show, they're gonna have ready to wear and they're gonna have couture.
Right.
Couture means that it's just a bunch of stuff that is concept.
Right.
So then you might have somebody with a big leaf on their head or a flower or butterflies, and it's just on their stitch just for the viewer to take a look at.
Is it almost like when you go to
A-Stratton.
like a high-end restaurant and how they serve the food is pretty much art formish.
They want you to desire it with your vision.
Right, with the vision.
Yeah, so the couture is like the vision.
Right, yeah.
But then ready to wear is actually what you can wear.
Yeah, you can
Know what
run
I mean?
around in it.
That
Right.
came from us. You go to the bottom, I don't care, the brokest people, where you could be in the hood and you'll see the flyest dude. He be like, yo, they put that together.
Right.
A designer or somebody see that and then they'll go start making it.
Right.
Right.
He just created a style. He got the shirt on with the handkerchief tied around his neck.
Right.
Now they done made that a whole thing from Paris.
Right. Now,
Pips was doing it
Right.
in the streets.
Right.
Now it's in Paris.
Now I'm glad you mentioned that, right? Because peep this. It seems to me, right, that musicians, rappers, R&B, rock, whatever you want to call them, rock stars like that, right? It seems that as they going up the ladder of success, they start to leave off the ready to wear and they start to embrace more the couture look.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? And so much so that it starts to come off weird to me.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Because you'll see a guy, for instance, that you know may have a background like me or you.
Yeah.
But now they've earned some success.
And they start doing the
They
weird
start
thing.
wearing pocketbooks.
Yeah.
And fingernail polish.
Yeah.
So
I feel like
let me ask you, how do you feel about that transition there? Do you think that that's something they supposed to do? What you think even motivates a guy to come from like a trench like us to cross over that way?
I feel like as a designer, you choose the fashion.
Right.
Designers, you choose what you want to do as an individual. But that don't stop people that wear fashion that think that, because fashion is a concept that means that you think outside the box.
Gotcha.
So if you in the box, then you're just a consumer. But if you're thinking outside the box, then you're a designer.
Oh.
Okay, so
is it an in-between?
no,
Class? Is
no,
it
no,
in-between?
no. It's no in between. It's no in
Okay.
between. You either a consumer or a designer.
Right, gotcha.
So whoever comes up and they got the confidence to make something and they wear it a certain way, then they're a designer. But we're talking about the people that are curious. Some people are bi-curious.
Oh, wow.
Some people are bi-curious.
Some
when you
people
wear
are bi-curious.
yeah, sometimes when you wear things, you wear it like you got a perspective. All right, this is the look I'm looking for. I want to look like a dope boy.
Okay.
I want to look like a businessman.
So it's a mindset to the
No,
dress.
you gonna choose what you want and who you want to appeal.
Right.
Based off what you wear. Like we just spoke about what we wear.
Right.
So
Man, that's-
if I wear something, you're gonna
I got it.
attract who you're trying to attract.
Are you saying I'm getting this like
The type of woman or man or somebody wants, they're gonna wear the type of things that person
Right.
likes.
So
if it looks good on them the right way.
basically what I'm thinking saying is one person might have 5 different sets, 5 different fits, 5 different lays, for 5 different events he might be going to. He might got a sophisticated girl, he might got a in the hood girl, around the way girl, he might got a college student,
Yeah,
he might got a business girl.
Yup.
He is single bachelor, but he playing his part for each person. The single around the way girl, he got a polo shirt on, he might got a white tee on, pair of Timbers on, with a fresh line on his head, and he good.
Yup.
The business girl, he might come with a suit and tie on.
Yes, sir.
You know what I mean? good smell good on.
Because you playing the role.
This what I'm getting.
You playing the role.
See how you
What
got
do you
that? That's all right, cool.
Right.
We on the same line.
Right.
So what I'm getting from what he's saying is back to what I said, how they start dressing weird.
Yeah.
They're trying to attract weird.
Yeah, exactly.
No, he said they
So you
tried
got
to-
you got different categories now. Like even when you type in certain things, you will have different things. Like you might sign up for something, and then it asks you, are you? They got different categories, and no disrespect to nobody. They like, are you male, female?
What you identify.
Right.
Are you? And then they got this one queer. Queer is a very big one.
Right.
Because queer is like you're in between, you're doing all kinds of stuff. I don't want to break it down because I don't know the full definition, but you can flip
So
flop.
you saying all this translate in fashion?
Yeah, y'all
Dang,
saying
this is
you're
deep.
gonna wear how you want to look.
It's deep, man.
Yeah, but I don't feel like I feel like if a person like say he was dressing like a street dude,
Right.
and he was with us all the time,
Right.
but he start venturing off. He coming out with the nails done now. He got the punk rock joint with the Shirley Temples on. You like now he like, oh no, I'm liking it over here. Like I go to this club now. Know what I mean? I'm still cool with y'all, but know what I mean? I like yeah.
So what I'm saying,
Which is cool, but they just showing you what they like.
So let me ask you this.
It's cool for them.
Yeah, it's cool for them.
Yeah, so I'm gonna say this here. So I'm gonna
back
ask.
up a little bit.
I'm gonna ask you this on hindsight of that. Do you think, as a designer, from a designer's perspective, right, that it's okay? Two things for the men to wear what used to be appropriated for women to start to cross over and wear those things in their fashion? Or do you think the second part is unisex clothing cool or not?
Unisex just means that not only that you both can wear it, but a lot of times it means that you both can fit it because it fits in the middle.
Gotcha.
So it's a fit. It fits the size in the middle. If it's a medium, if it say unisex, it's not going to be too small like a woman or too big like a man.
So what's the
It's gonna fit in
gender?
the
There's
middle.
no gender boundary.
No, but not on that note. Now, like say if it's a shirt and they saying that a man can wear this or a woman can wear it, it might be blousy, but it might still have the man type point.
Right.
That's going to be a choice. I feel like clothes don't choose how you wear them.
Gotcha.
You know what I mean? Your masculinity can still be intact on how you wear something.
Right.
You can wear it one way and another person can wear it another way and it look totally different.
Yep.
All right. So in hindsight, I mean,
So that's just to cut out
the unisex part. All right. So the other part I'm saying is things that would
Feminine.
normally be considered feminine.
Yeah.
And a man start crossing over to that world,
I feel like
i.e. pocketbooks,
Yeah.
fingernail polish.
So look, like I go through this. I mean, I hear this a lot. Like when the men say, "Oh yeah, I don't wear no man bag." All right, well, you'll try to me. Like I could wear a bag. I don't care what nobody. I know I'm still a man.
Right.
So if I wear a crossbody bag, you're not going to tell me I'm not a man.
Gotcha.
No one's going to come to me. I know I'm still a man. You got to know who you are.
Right.
But if I wear it, then I'm switching down the street and I'm talking to men. I'm trying to accumulate men. That's
Right.
something different.
Right.
So
Is
it's
it
not
the
what
same
you
with
wear.
fingernail polish?
I'm not going to wear
Is it
feminine
the same
because
approach?
I feel like feminine. Me growing up, I feel like women are the only ones who wore fingernail polish.
Right.
I never saw men. Even when I was watching wrestling,
Right.
I even never saw a man wearing it. It may have been. I might have didn't notice it.
But it was an era. It was an era that men wore bags.
Yeah.
That's not new.
No, that's not new.
All right,
You
there
can
you
go
go.
back to the beginning. That's the first way that men carry stuff.
Gotcha.
That was the exclusive. Wait a minute. That was the exclusive way that people had to carry stuff. Was male men. Male men had to carry bags. Cowboys. they carried, anybody that was traveling carried a bag.
Right.
That's what I'm about to say, right?
Yeah.
Check it out. Let me cut right here, right? It only became what it is now. I believe it started from the time I can remember. When I first thought with the guy Boy George.
Boy George.
Boy
Now don't
George.
act like you wasn't dancing to that song.
Right.
Don't act like you wasn't dancing to Boy George.
Because I ain't see it yet. And when I seen it, I got mad at myself. I had to check myself, but now I'm no funny business, nothing like that on some. That's not my type of tip that I don't want to be associated with.
Yeah.
It is a good song. But the person behind the song, to me, at the time, wasn't a person like Marvin Gaye. I wanted to emulate that style of person, but man, to me, or he wasn't like
masculine enough.
what's the boy name from Hal Melvin?
Yeah.
Hard and aggressive type guy, right?
Yup.
But at that time, hip hop was affected by that.
Yeah, but I feel like that's a whole nother story because I feel like they put so many. I'm still conspiracy theory bull. I feel like they did so much to conspire to crack what we was doing.
That's what I'm
they
saying.
started inserting plants.
You on one
but
of
that's
them.
Boy George. That's another genre. But if you get to our genre, like the
No,
first ones was
no,
like
man.
Vanilla Ice
Excuse me.
in the rap area.
No, but check this out. That Boy George song got sampled and remixed so much that the real rappers took that little sample and made it into a different type beat.
Yup.
So that little sample made other motherfuckers reach out and figure, who's that beat I hear sampling? And they go see Boy George. That's when you get the niggas with finger up power. What they call Shaq.
Yeah, we see him on MTV.
It go back to what you said though. Almost every young black man, think what I'm about to tell you, on some real rap. If you grew up in any hood, especially in the hood of South Philly, you know how to fight and play basketball. You're going to get in a fight, so your uncles, your pop, they put you in the middle of the motherfucking basement and put your hands up. And learn how to throw hook, jab, body shot, cover up defense. You learned that shit. Then when you got good, they took you to the gym. Same with basketball. So now, everybody carry bags, like you said.
Yeah.
You have a traveling basketball bag on your shoulder.
Yeah, I think it's just.
So why is it? So now
that Boy George, I'm telling you.
That's because they showing it in the feminine manner. It's not what you do. You know what we grew up on.
Right.
I've always said that. It's not what you do.
How you do
It's
it.
how you do
That's how you do it.
Gotcha.
So if you given the perception, however you give it, you give it. You
But
shoot on what you doing.
but see that
You get what you get,
opening
right? You get what you get.
that opening statement, right?
Yeah.
That opening statement makes way for a lot of other shit.
What you mean? What statement?
That it ain't what you do, is how you do it. The motherfucker with the nail polish gonna say the same thing.
No, we ain't. Well, we not in that lane. We only talk from our perspective.
Right? He said, "You know where you came from."
Right.
Yeah.
Talking about guys like us.
Right.
You know where he came from.
Yeah, so
when I look at putting some fucking nail polish on
No.
to say,
I get you.
No,
your statement.
but you-
the one I'm talking about, it makes way for a motherfucker.
But he can use
It's
it.
not guys like us. You missing
No.
No, listen
Yeah.
to me. It is
Talk
some
to me.
guys. I'm
They
trying
not
to.
like us.
Listen,
No, I
man.
feel you.
You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying.
I feel what
Right?
you said.
You have a mother. All right, young
Yeah, he
thug,
said
young thug, for instance. I'm gonna
Yeah.
use him as an example.
Right. Good example.
I know people
Watch this. Good
that
example.
know this guy, met this guy personal level,
Yeah.
and he know it. Everybody around me know it. When I have a certain stereotype in my head, I don't work by it. I give him the benefit of the doubt.
Yeah.
And I'll ask somebody who know a cat personal to get a better feel for him before I pass judgment.
Yeah.
So I ask people that know this
Yeah,
cat,
you check his record.
what's up with him?
Yeah.
You know what they say?
Yeah.
Yeah, he that. He this other solid dude.
Yeah.
But they
He
not
solid. Hold
like
up,
that.
Cal.
This is one level.
Hold up.
Right.
I'm leaving to make my point.
Right.
He solid. He this, he that, right? And we see him on trial for solid this and that right now today, right? This guy can wear dresses, fingernail polish, and all that shit, right? And this and you saying he's saying it ain't a guy that's cut. I'm saying it.
I didn't say that.
You said a guy like us.
He's not like us. Would you wear fingernail polish? Would you wear a dress?
No.
He's not like us.
You're not getting my point though.
They're not like us.
They're making way. You're making way with that opening statement.
Yeah.
For guys that'll say they like us to cross over in that world.
Yeah.
And use that as an excuse.
No,
it ain't what you do is how you do it.
But look, no, I'm gonna break. I'm gonna break the content down for you. So what the statement was, what was the statement again? The statement was,
You said it ain't what you do is how you do it.
Okay, now that statement. Now the statement.
I said that's open ended.
No, listen. You know why it's not open? This why it's not open, because the statement only applies to the group.
Okay.
Only to the group.
Okay.
So their group can have it, our group can have it, their group can have it.
Gotcha.
Everybody's group can have it, and when they say it, they mean it for their group.
Got you.
We mean it for our group.
Okay.
So we're separate
Is
groups.
that what you were saying? They're not like they ain't in our category.
Yeah, they got a different group.
Gotcha.
They got different groups, so it don't apply for everybody. So if you say, it ain't what you do, it ain't what you say, how you do it's how you, it's how you do it.
Right.
Right? That's for us. In our group, we birds of a feather, we fly together.
Right.
We kick it all the time. So we know how we move.
Right.
So we know what we mean when we say it.
Right.
So they know when they say it, they mean it in their little way.
Got you.
So check it around real fast, right? Just to be a little controversial, man.
Talk to me.
I like to get this shit out in the air in a real humble kind of way, but to the point at the same time. Person you know, person I know, person she know. That don't know you, that don't know she, that don't know me. You know him, I know him. 3 different individuals that you don't know. I come around, bring this person around. This person got on some cat-like glasses.
Watch the mic, bro.
Right? Got some cat-like glasses. He got earrings in both ears. This motherfucker got you feel it with the flow.
Watch how you hitting the mic, count for a fall.
With the dress.
Yeah.
Right? He got some high heel shoes on.
Well, to make a point, that don't make somebody.
Check it out.
Go ahead.
He ain't got high, he got some flats on.
Yeah.
But his record is a cowboy.
Yeah.
He's known to be a cowboy.
Yeah.
Serial cowboy. Killer.
Yeah.
So you got to respect a certain dude.
Yeah.
Not me. Because I'm going to judge this nigga on how you present yourself.
Yeah.
My first time seeing you, even I don't say nothing to you. All I
you
got
know-
in my mind, this dude's a chump.
But we ain't grow up like that.
Right, that's what I'm saying. I don't care.
We ain't grow up judging nobody by how they look.
He said we ain't grow up like that.
You know, we
Judging by how
ain't
they
do
look.
that.
That wasn't the look.
You can't look at somebody and say, no, he ain't gonna pop you.
No.
That's what you was reading my mind.
No.
Like, he can have all the drink, he could be a
He
drag,
might come
still
out
might
and
pop.
like that. He might come out and hit you just like that.
Especially when you get upstate.
I'm not saying a little skip kind, John.
No, you're right. You're right.
I'm saying like this is outfit for the night.
Yeah.
He's not going out to kick no murder. He's going out to dance to the 1-2 step with a dress on.
No, but he's still saying the same thing.
Y'all know. He around me.
Right.
And I'm saying he's sour. He's sour.
But then
You're not gonna have
on the low,
You're
he
not
going-
gonna have your own opinion of him. You're not gonna have your own opinion of him. He around me.
Guess what I'ma have?
Sour, but he got the.
Can I answer your question?
Yeah.
My opinion at the you say he's solid, and I
That's
know
it.
you solid,
That's it.
is going to be with that and not the surface shit.
No.
It's because of the same reason he's saying you can't judge a book by their cover. That motherfucker, you carry him the other way, and he show you something else.
Yeah.
You get where I'm coming from? So no, I'm not gonna get stuck right there, especially if somebody's solid co-signing.
Yeah. So, but by visual, just because somebody wears certain things, or even if they
You
deal
can't wear
with,
that around me, dog. I don't care.
you can't stop them. You can't stop him.
But this what he's
He
saying.
in my circle every day.
What
What
harm is
But
that
shit,
doing
that-
to you?
Not even if it's doing it wrong. All you got to do is remove yourself.
That's what I'm saying.
Remove yourself. Right.
Yeah, because
That's our service.
that's not your service.
That don't. One of these things does not belong.
They probably don't even want you in their circle.
So now let me ask you this.
He might be South.
So-
He
no.
might be a serial killer. But I don't judge every. Oh, first of all, let's get this clear. This doesn't even fucking kill it. That'll make you a thoroughbred, man. See, a lot of people got that fucked up. You gotta cover all the bases of me.
Right.
You gonna be a thoroughbred. You thorough with that. Or you thorough with that. How about you thorough around the circumference of area? You covering all the boxes.
Right.
Then you a bred. See, all that motherfuckers thorough.
Right.
Cause they got 51 bodies and they get $2,000 a day.
All right, let me say this,
Come on, man, let's
cause
not
we
make
let's
that.
keep it, cause we on fashion, and this is I like this. This real meaty, right? A-Stratton's a designer,
Right.
so a lot of his biasness may have to go out the door sometime when he try and make some money.
No.
Right? Right.
No,
I don't compromise.
You don't compromise your shit, Shaq.
No.
No.
So go ahead. I want to see where you going. Go ahead. Go where you
For
going.
example,
Give me
for
an
example,
Give me
you're
an
a designer. We'll start there. You
Yeah.
mentioned couture. It could get a little weird.
Yeah.
This and that.
Yeah.
If you decide to delve in that world to that capacity,
Yeah.
some of that shit can come across your threshold.
Oh, yes. You're
So
absolutely
I'm
right.
saying you gonna deal with it from a business level, not a bias level.
No, you're right.
So if a motherfucker wants you to make, for instance, a dress,
He's living over here. He's not
and it
living
may
out
be
there.
listen, and it hold up, and it may be Young Thug.
Yeah.
And let me make my point. Let me make my point before you jump in.
I see where you're going. I like where you're going.
And ain't that at that point ain't your bias gonna go to the side?
No, not me.
No. So what you gonna make?
I'ma
the
say
dress? Or you're not gonna make the dress?
No, I ain't gonna make it
Tell me why.
because now I'm compromising. I'm
What are you
compromising
compromising?
integrity
Yeah.
For who?
For herself.
I don't care
For
who.
It ain't you ain't putting
Yeah,
yourself.
but I'm compromising my integrity for myself because now I'm going to feel like I did something that I would never do.
But
Cause look, say look.
Do you want boundaries right
No,
now?
listen.
Stop
Think
somebody.
don't
From a
think from
business.
13th Street. Think
No.
from a designer.
A designer.
Don't
So I'm-
think 13th Street.
So listen, first of all, I can't not think 13th Street. I am the epitome of 13th
Right.
Street.
Okay.
So there's no me without 13th Street. So now,
I
listen.
want to get the
No,
whole
because
thing out.
look, you know what? I used to love these arguments when we was away. Because integrity is the biggest argument.
Right.
Because now look, he's absolutely right. So now say this. Say if somebody came to me and said, yo, make me a dress.
Right.
Regular degular dude from the street and said, yo, make me a dress.
Right.
Do you think I'll make it for him?
I don't know. I don't think so. Me knowing you.
Okay,
to be
just
honest,
from you know,
I
from
would,
what you
I
know
would
of me.
think you wouldn't.
But do you
But
think? Now
if
listen.
you did,
No.
I wouldn't-
This is my scenario.
Go ahead.
So now I don't make the dress for him. You don't think I'll make it for him? But now let's say Jay-Z walk in there and he want a dress. Jay-Z a billionaire.
You making that dress for Jay-Z.
He can take me to the next universe. I could be flying, taking the rocket to the next
You're
universe.
making that dress.
You think I'll make it for Jay-Z?
I think so.
So okay, now listen, now look, now you got to go back to the other argument.
Let's go.
All money.
Now you got to go back to the other argument. So if somebody asks me to bend over and let me hit,
Right.
you think I'm gonna let him hit?
That's not the same.
I'm asking you.
Yo, no.
It's the exact same thing, bro.
It's not when we saying.
No,
we're
we're
thinking from a designer
Bro,
perspective.
No, it's not
Because-
because
listen to me.
integrity is integrity no matter what you do.
But listen,
Can I say something real
see,
quick?
so this one, I'm
Money
getting,
or status
I think I'm
doesn't
getting a
change.
double
You
standard
made
here.
your point. Can
I
say
think
something
so.
real
No,
quick?
you
Let me say something real quick.
I'm gonna tell y'all why y'all just was
You looking at
saying
the word.
that it was cool over there with him. And
Bro, you looking at the
whatever they
word.
say.
You looking at the
Now
worth. We
I'm
talking
saying-
about fashion. You looking at the worth.
Right.
Once you take the worth away, then you gotta ask yourself, what you do with it? And then when
Right.
you add the word, then you'll say, would you do it?
Right.
Now you'll know integrity. That's the difference.
Got you.
The word.
But no, can I tell you what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm saying that what may be, see how y'all said this group over there, that group, they lay with their own thing.
Yeah. So
What
they
may
get
be
somebody over
with
there to
us,
make
what
their
may
choice.
be with us of that's compromising integrity, may be with that guy that you turning down. It's just fashion. It's couture. It's this. It's that. That's what I'm saying. That's why I said look at it from a designer
That's how you
perspective.
looking at it from a designer perspective. Let me say something. let me bring you where I'm at real fast. Because where you at, you're trying to bring me where you at, and I ain't getting it.
You can stay where you at, bro. I'm not trying to bring you where I'm at. But go
I'm
ahead.
trying to bring you where I'm at.
So go ahead.
Because I'm not understanding your point of view.
You don't have to. Go ahead.
You're trying to make me. And
No, I'm
and
going to
not-
say
and-
mine.
and I'm trying to
Just
get
like
it.
everybody else.
And
So
I'm,
go
I'm
ahead.
just not getting it, but I'm trying.
Go ahead.
You went at it 3 different times. You
Right.
went at it 3 different ways.
Go ahead.
To try to get him to understand he's coming from.
Right.
He's on his integrity. And you're saying, throw that shit out the window.
No,
you are.
I'm not
That's
saying
what
that.
you're saying.
I'm saying
That's what
his
you're
integrity
You're saying
and the
throw it out
person
the
who
window.
asked him for the
You're
dress
saying
integrity may mean
His
two
integrity
different
don't mean
things.
nothing.
He right, but he,
Two
when he-
different mindsets. He might just be coming through a
His
fashion
integrity
door.
don't mean nothing.
Yeah,
And you
you right.
turning down his integrity.
Yeah.
See?
You speaking
No,
about
no,
both
no,
integrities,
no, no, no,
and we
Because it's business.
I'm
at the end of
only
the
speaking
day.
about our
His
integrity.
business.
Right.
He want his business.
Yeah.
He don't got to get him no fucking business if he don't want to.
Right.
Because
Yeah.
he told, check it out. I'm gonna bring you up to beat. California
Right.
is a homemade cake maker. Make cakes.
Right.
Make cakes for weddings. All bass, you know what I'm trying to say, Mel, he's playing all bass. And the other Mel is trying to get on bass. They want to get
Right.
hits.
Right.
They go to the cake maker to make a cake.
Right.
He usually charged $3,000 a cake.
Right.
Pow, pow. Get out of here with y'all all base shit.
Right.
I don't do that.
Cool.
Why you say that's cool? Why you say
Because we just covered early in this talk on a fashion level, you can't judge a motherfucker to be that what you're saying because of what he dressing like. You get where I'm coming from?
No, that's two different things.
That's two different. They was openly them people.
These cakes they making cost $15.
No, I'm talking about the people who coming to get the cakes and were definitive what they were.
That's who he should
No, but you know what-
Because he
no.
gonna go across his back.
Do you get me, bro?
No, but listen.
Yeah,
Look, wait, hold on. Let me say something real
You
quick.
had that.
Let
Well,
him
this
say
is the
it.
thing. He is speaking for both sides' integrity. The one side and the other side.
Because
That's not what you were speaking
And
for.
listen,
So
me and
took
you-
the other stuff.
me and
He
you
put
was
the
speaking-
goalposts back to get
No,
to
listen,
the point.
me and
That's
you-
not what you was talking about.
No, me and you are speaking
I'm
about.
right here with us.
Me and you are speaking about only our
That's
integrity.
what you was talking about.
Yeah, but he's speaking about.
You wasn't talking about
He's speaking about dealing business with the other side, and then no, that's theirs. I'm not worried about that shit. I could just get mine. That's on them.
So y'all still on the surface of what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
yeah.
Y'all can't figure out what I'm saying. Let me say what I'm saying.
I thought you said it.
No, I didn't, because you keep saying you ain't getting it. That's why I keep saying it.
Well, like, what you-
I bet you he get it.
Yeah.
He understands.
He said that just his same scenario will
Yeah.
bring my point home.
Yeah, talk to me.
They was definitively gay.
Yeah.
That's when his integrity came in.
Yeah.
With this fashion dress shit we was just talking about
Okay,
early on.
okay,
How
okay.
a motherfucker ain't, they saying they ain't gay, but they
Yeah.
wearing this shit as fashion.
Okay, okay.
Now you see what I'm
Okay.
saying?
Wait, hold up.
What you mean?
He said I should.
You two
No. No.
That's dumb.
No,
I'm talking about the
no.
guy who coming for the
He
dress.
said something totally different because he said that when I did the scenario with Young Thug, we saying Young Thug is straight, but he want to dress
On some fashion,
on some fashion.
couture, all that
And
shit
he
we
said
was
that I
talking
should
about.
do it based off he only
Business and
wanted.
fashion.
But with
You
me
ain't
and him,
gonna
but
say
listen,
your integrity
listen.
he gay.
But no,
and
no,
he
no.
only want the dress
No,
for
no.
fashion,
But
not
listen.
because he gay.
I didn't say.
but with me and him,
I'm
he said-
saying because you brought a scenario to paint a picture about
No,
why
no,
not
no,
to do it.
integrity. I put that up for integrity to bring
Yeah.
you your standing.
But listen, what me and him is saying,
Which is
we don't
standing
care if he gay Or
You
if
just ain't
I'm not gonna make
a dress.
if he get it made for a woman that's his size,
Gotcha.
I'll make it for her.
Right.
Then he can transfer.
He can put it on.
Right.
But if they say, all right,
Make me a
say
dress.
they say make me a dress, right? And then now I'm standing in the room, sizing him up. I make him a dress.
Shit, man.
So we getting all this footage of me making him a dress. I'm on.
They're checking your coolness on
They like,
trial.
what else they
Your
going? What else they
coolness
going?
on trial.
What else they going to
I
ask me
get
to
it.
make?
I get it. Your coolness.
Let
on
me tell you a
trial.
story real quick. When I was incarcerated, I was making stuff for people.
Right.
I'm talking about short. In the feds, you can't have certain things. You can't have shorts with pockets on.
And I want to get it. I want to go ahead and get that because I want to get some time.
Okay.
Know where,
and
where
then
to
we
come
was,
see you at.
so I was making stuff, shirts. I was making tank tops. Couldn't have tank tops. I'm making stuff, right? So I'm sewing. I'm hand sewing everything. So a boy girl, for lack of a better term,
Right.
comes down to my cell.
Right.
And he asked me, yo, I know you sew. Can you make me some shorts?
No.
Some shorts.
No.
Why?
I'm
Why
making
you
no
why
booty
you
shorts.
saying no?
Because it's a he,
It's
so
bad.
he want to
But
wear
it's bad.
booty shorts in the joint. No, it's a he, she. We know it's a he, she.
He agreed with you on the
Right.
the cake joint.
It's a he,
So
she.
he said we talking
I'm not
about
doing
peanuts
that.
straight up.
That's different.
Okay.
So look, so when he came to her, he stepped in myself, stuck his hand in and said that. I said, what? I said, I got you. So he break out the door and get somewhere. Meanwhile, I'm digging up that Mr. Make It, that
Yeah.
Mr. Make It right there
Ray
for me.
Howland.
So I dig it up. I'm on my way down there. I come out. The sister E-Man coming up to the joint. So I'm like, what's going on? Oh, ain't nothing. Ain't nothing.
You try to dummy him up.
Ain't nothing. He like, listen, I'll chill. I'm like, what you talking about? What's going on? He like, listen, he didn't know. He thought he was trying to be saying in a respectful way because he know you
ready
so.
him up.
I ain't trying to hear none of that.
Right.
Because I felt like my integrity was just
There
tried.
you go. There you go.
So now, I let it go because of the type of person I was trying to become.
Right.
But
But wouldn't it be a different? You would have the same integrity issue. I get it. Right? You gonna stand in integrity. I'm not trying to get you to compromise.
yeah, I understand
like
what
he
you
was
saying.
saying.
No,
I was just
he didn't
trying
understand what
to
you
make
said. I
it
didn't understand what you
broader
said.
to see how far you going to push the envelope for business.
Yeah.
When you in this sort of business of fashion, because they push the envelope
But you see-
in the fashion business.
So now, remember the people you was talking about with the nails?
Yes.
With the thing tied around their neck,
All
with the
the
purple
bullshit.
bags?
Yeah.
That started from them playing with their integrity.
Wow.
Right.
Little things built up. They said Islamically, let's talk about Quran and Sunnah now.
Let's do it.
When we get into Quran and Sunnah concerning the shaitan,
You can't do all
the
this. You can't dress like no
shaitan,
woman.
right? Is it what they
Sneaky.
and it's not verbatim, but he will come to you with little waswas,
Yep.
little whispers,
Yep.
until they can become bigger.
That's real.
So the Satan
Oh,
comes
yeah.
with the little ones, and then they build up.
Right.
And I didn't understand it until the brother gave a cook on it, and then it was a boy girl in the joint where I was at.
Right.
And he used to be nice to me. Hey, you good? I know that you be reading the paper. When I'm done with them, I don't be using them. You can get it. I'm like, oh, all right. Hey, yo, you good? I noticed your commissary ain't come.
Right.
And I got here go a bag.
Right.
Keep building up until you become friends, and y'all
Right.
keep building up,
Right.
and then building up until your integrity.
You have to
leaves
have
out.
some boundaries.
So you gotta have a boundary
Right.
somewhere. Not saying some people their boundaries are longer than ours.
Right.
That's when we was young, what they used to say. Don't try your hand on drugs because you don't know what your willpower is.
Right. And everybody willpower ain't the same.
Ain't the same. Now you out there strung out, thought that you could try it and come back.
Say something real fast.
We got a rap.
One beat.
Got a rap.
One beat. when you're inside that box, right? You mentioned that box, right?
Yeah.
And when you're outside that box, you're a designer.
Yeah.
And in that box, you're the consumer. You're going to spend your money.
Right.
Yeah.
The fashion designer going to collect your money.
Yeah.
And design the fashion.
Yeah.
This is the catch. Being the designer, even if you want to couture, you design it, and you said a person can wear
Whatever they want.
straight up and tie a knot on a shirt with a side
Yeah.
and look like some bitch shit.
Yeah.
And do it in the penitentiary every day.
Yeah.
That's how she knows to do it, right? So why do I have to make something that you can convert into a feminine look if you choose to?
Yeah.
But in this circle here, we're not making that because
Right.
I already think and believe if a man put that on, he got what? Buy what? Buy curry shit.
Curry,
Man, let's
They
keep
go
it
back
real.
to
Let's
that.
keep it
They
real,
go back to
man.
that.
If a
Get to the
fucking
point.
man is wearing a dress and got fingernail polish and got earrings in both ears and got a shirt tied to the side and he might start walking with twists and talking with a thing, that nigga got
Should be
he's
the
zesty,
same.
they say, right?
But no, what about
They
the
use
people?
they
No,
shit.
zesty.
Sometimes they zesty.
wait a minute, because you got a group of people, like in the queer group,
Right.
that wear dresses, they wear makeup, they wear dresses. I mean, all kinds of.
But they
feminine
say
stuff.
they not attracted
No,
to
not
opposite
say they
same
don't.
sex.
They don't. They still have sex with only females.
I'm gonna tell you why real fast. We cut it right here, right? Men that do that, I believe they haven't found a man to have sex with. Bottom line.
It don't matter what they haven't done. We talking about what they did do. They do
Yeah,
not
they
have.
talking about the basis of what
No,
they
that's
do.
what
They
they
still
mean.
call themselves.
They just like to dress and feel.
Bullshit. That's bullshit.
And-
It don't matter. You just don't like to dress that way, and I respect it. But like you said, now in fashion, that's some of the things I got to deal with. I got to understand those type of things.
That's why I bought it up.
I'm talking about
And you
strap-
still got
Yeah.
freedom with your own
I would have to
choice.
think about that
That's what
now,
I'm talking about. Strap.
because that's another genre of people.
Yeah.
I'm talking about inside the circle. Don't miss what I'm saying, God. You're inside the circle if you're a consumer. And I come and say, me.
You said
I'm
you
inside
can go
the-
buy it.
I'm inside the circle.
And fix it how you want.
I come and say, A-Stratton, can I get a bottle of that pink fingernail polish? Do you have somebody here that can do my wig? I want to get a wig on. And I got this fire-ass dress I want you to make. And I'm about to take care of it out. I'm straight up dude. What are you talking about?
Yeah, but you can't be in a personal job.
Right, but that's what I'm
get you.
saying.
I
See
get
how
you. That's too judgmental. I'm not going. Now he
That's
got
a
me.
horse
He
with
got me
another
thinking.
color.
'Cause you know why?
because
You gotta think about
business
them.
wise, just per se, you never get approached this way. You per se or you, but your
I'm a
business.
consumer.
But no. You not you. You was giving an example like you was the
Consumer.
no, you was the designer.
I was the consumer.
All right, the
I
designer.
wanted to get pick pen up.
You're right. So you come approach him with that,
He's the designer.
or not even approach him.
He's the
Just yeah, he's the designer. His business gets so big that he ain't even doing none of the hands-on shit. Nobody approaching him, but his company provides that service.
Yeah.
Like where you gonna cut off the integrity and the money at? That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Where's that border at?
That border is
That
border is with your faith.
That
There
border
you
runs
go.
with Coca-Cola.
That's the right. That's the
That
best
border is with
answer,
your
man.
faith.
That's the right
You gotta-
answer.
But that's the
The
thing.
boundaries are set by the Creator.
Yeah, it's
You
with
gotta-
your faith.
yeah.
Like you gotta have faith that if I don't serve Young Thug, who might be a millionaire, I'm still going to get provided for.
Right.
And I might get
I'm
even
like,
more provided for, but you got to be willing to take that chance to say, I'm turning it down.
Right.
Because a lot of bull crap might come with you making this drink.
It's
Yeah.
just like
right,
a
you-
Muslim selling somebody pork.
Yeah.
That's the same thing, right?
Man.
It's not the same thing.
Yo, listen. Tell the story. I'm down in North Carolina, right? I'm on the fast break, right?
Right.
I'm out in North Carolina, right? So they got, you know how up Philly now you got the little a gas station to make the chicken?
Yeah.
Right? Down there they had it back in like '99. You can get fried chicken, get dinners right there, right? But I peeped, right? that these dudes are Arabic.
Yeah.
Straight up Muslim from over a Sudan somewhere, right? They are frying pork.
Yeah.
Right in with the fucking chicken, man.
Yeah.
They
So you got,
Hey,
so you got
listen.
chicken flavor. You got pork flavored chicken.
Hey yo, that's a whole nother
Hey,
horse.
see, I
That's a
put
camel.
that-
That's a
you know,
camel with 3 humps. Listen. Hey yo, listen, right? We gonna close out, right? But I want to give A-Stratton a chance to let the public know where they can find him at, where they can do business at. Give them all your domains,
Right.
and everything
Yeah.
like that.
All right, man. First of all, thanks for having me, man. But to y'all,
And
all
show
out there, man,
what you got going on
Yeah,
a little
listen.
bit.
I got a lot. I just want to let y'all know.
Right.
I do handmade leather bags. This is some of the bags I made. You know what I mean? This is a woman's bag right here. This
All
is,
them from scratch, handmade.
This all handmade.
This boy sharp.
This is
Sharp.
The best team in the world. I made that leather bag.
It's
You know what I
it's
mean?
ready to be Eagle season
all
too.
this stuff there it is. So I'm A-Stratton.
Right.
I'm A-Stratton. I'm the Leather King, right? And you can check me out on any platform at A-Stratton. That's A-S-T-R-A-T-T-O-N. That's my Instagram, my TikTok, my Facebook,
Right.
my website.
And
That's-
he already getting celebrity love and everything.
Yeah, let's go,
Everybody
man.
come
Go
holler
down,
at him.
man. Let's go, man.
Beanie Siegel, Petey Crack,
All the support. in the
Come-
world,
one of
man.
the
support,
Public
man.
Enemy. All these
Shit
people
is
come.
murder, man,
Yeah.
you hear me?
Help me.
Listen, man. We
You got
going
the bully bear right here. I'm representing right
we
now.
we gonna close out, right, man. This she from To The Point, man. We back at y'all, man, for another one.
Can't say sound late.
Yeah. Move different. Yeah. Move different. When you the ticket, you gotta move different. Stay 10 toes, shoe soles gripping, no loose pivot. Rat bastards get to the district and loose slip it. Rapping faster than few snickers to the lieutenant. We're getting to the chicken, there's some rules pending. Never let noodles into the soup kitchen. Get hotter than broth, start blowing to cool it off. Turn a few words mentioned into a huge sentence. Pick a side, heads or tails once a dime is tossed. But be careful of what lines you cross. Send a group of steppers through the door, vicious banging to his top like Fredo for sign with Hyman Roth. That's the time I'm on. You the counter fraud, claim you riding, slipping transmission and timing off. The one I punch, I call Simon Carr. We ain't waiting, hard to find you, dog. Yeah. Far as cases, got a few pending. Gotta play safe and elude the stool pigeons. In case of altercation, got a few henchmen. Coming with all guns blazing, they got some screws missing. Came from the basement and made it to the kitchen. Moving yay rulers away from the school district. Turn a hot 100 into a cool million. In case you guys wondering while I move different. Yeah.